This video will walk through the commands to transfer a dataset from the Quarry server to a TeraGrid resource using globus-url-copy. We'll start by looking at our sample dataset located in the simplegrid2 temp directory. You can see that there's a header and then a list of points in this dataset, and then we'll use the tginfo command to identify the GSI SSH service on the Abe supercomputer. And then we'll GSI SSH into login abe ncsa teragrid.org. And then we'll make a simplegrid directory to copy our sample dataset into. And we will get the current working directory of that directory. And we'll also list out the location of the sample dataset on the Quarry server. Next, we'll use the tginfo command to identify the gridftp service to be used on Abe. We'll be using the default server in this example. Next, we'll be using the globus-url-copy command, which has the following parameters. The globus-url-copy command will start with the source file, which will be the location of the sample file on the Quarry server in our instance. Next, we will be using the GSI FTP protocol, which is the endpoint identified using the tginfo command. And that will be followed by the path of the directory that we created on the Abe supercomputer. And finally, we'll need to include a file name. We'll call it sample as well. Sample again. And now the sample dataset has transferred from the Quarry server to Abe supercomputer using GSI FTP protocol. We'll use uberftp command to access the gridftp resource to verify that the sample dataset has been transferred, and it has.